our Russian correspondent.
Let's go. I'll let you guys know about everything.
I was gonna say, what the
We just get straight into it.
Let's get right into
Oh
it.
my god, it's so funny because I actually do have a lot of DMs of people asking me my opinion on this, and I'm just like, bruh, I ain't a politician. I'm not superly informed. Like, I don't have a lot of information on everything that's going on. But
I have no information on what's going on.
Me either.
So
I don't watch the news.
Well, honestly, okay. So here's the thing. Russia is trying to say that okay, there's a small group. You know how America's a big place, right?
Okay.
But we got some racist people in America, right?
It's the same
So
thing,
Russia's saying like, yo, Ukrainian got these racist, crazy, nationalistic people. We got to go over there and take over. So Russia went over there to take over because they're saying that this little group of people represents the entire country.
It's almost like Antifa here or something. Like they're like, oh, we got to get these niggas out of here.
It's deeper than that. But Ukraine is basically getting taken over by Russia for like the 5th time. RIP to their culture. RIP to tons of fucking innocent people. Bro, they bombed all the airports. People can't even leave.
They bombed the airports?
That's the first thing they bombed is the
crazy.
airports.
Smart too, but crazy.
It's fucked up, dude. Like, pray for the Ukrainian people. I feel super bad for them.
Were there people in the airport when they started bombing?
Probably. There probably was
Somebody
employees
there
there,
for
dude.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
At least employees.
we're
right?
not going to hear of the casualties until later, but there's probably employees working at all those places that they bombed.
I'm
you know?
so sorry to hear that, bro. It's
Prayers
actually
for
way
Ukraine, man.
And
for sure.
it's like innocent workers. It's just like, even the president of Ukraine said, he's like, bro, the places they're bombing are the places I went drinking when I was 18. He's like, the places I went to college and shit. It's like they're just bombing. Like, imagine someone just bombing like Los Angeles. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not a fucking military state. We're not like, yeah, knock on wood, but just like, that's what's happening out there. So it's super fucked up.
Do you have any
Did
family?
you try to warn us?
Wait, hold on. Do you have any family like back at home or anything like that?
In Russia, yes. You know what I mean? Russian people are unaffected by this.
It's
but
the
Ukrainian,
exact opposite. Okay.
Yeah, so I do have friends who are Ukrainian, and their family's actually in Ukraine right now, and they're stuck there. You know what I mean? Like, just praying that they're not going to get bombed type shit. So
Do you remember,
it's fucked up.
Do you remember that video? I don't want to like sound ignorant and say the wrong place, but it was somewhere in the Middle East, and fucking it was the plane taking off, and people were holding on to the
I think that was
plane.
That's
Pakistan, right?
It was
sounds
it was
stupid.
like
I'm sorry
yeah,
if I-
Middle
Yeah,
East
I don't-
somewhere, but that's a
don't
real
remember.
video, bro. And one of those dudes who was holding on was a professional baseball player from their area. He was a professional. Like, you would think that a person who's a professional athlete doesn't have to do such things, but this fool was fucking holding on and fell off and died.
Of course he died. He probably fell
Everyone,
off.
yeah, everyone fucking died. But
He probably
like,
fell off.
that's how desperate people were to fucking leave. And there's probably tons of desperate people trying to leave Ukraine right now that can't.
So are you a Russian spy where like if you were back at home, would you be in the field right now in Ukraine?
Hell no. If you ask the normal Russian population, like, I would say 90% of Russia is on the same, well, not even 90, but like anyone who's under the age of 50 is on the same level as Americans, where they're like, bro, why the fuck you doing this? Everyone's who's above the age of 60 is like getting hit with the Russian propaganda and believing all this.
Does Russia have their own what do they call that shit when you get recruited?
A draft?
Yeah,
Yes.
they have their own draft.
That's why I still can't go back to Russia until I'm 30. Is because I still have Russian citizenship, and technically I can still get drafted if I go back over there.
So like even if you were back to visit for a week, they could be like, Yuri,
Get
get your ass over
that's
here.
literally, they've
We
done
need
that
you-
before.
We need you on the front lines, Yuri.
It's the last time to go.
You can go to the airport and try to leave, and they're like, "No, you can't leave. You got to serve it. You got to
Jesus.
serve your year or two in the army or whatever."
Oh, you have? That's like
You
mandatory?
have, yeah, it's mandatory once you turn 18. There's like a couple exceptions. Like if you are in college or you have kids, there's like certain exceptions that you don't have to do it. But
better-
I don't fall under any of those.
I'm about to say you better get your pen game up and go do some damn homework.
For real.
You better go get Riley pregnant. You better do something. Bro,
Figure it out.
I'm just not going back. Fuck that shit.
damn, like
I
you,
feel you.
And it sucks because I want to go back. I like that place.
I was gonna say, do you feel like you're like missing the side of like your culture because like, have you ever been like?
No, I visited twice before when I was under the age of 18.
Where you weren't born there, were you?
No, I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dual
And
citizenship.
That's why I have
Yuri.
the dual citizenship. And
Wow.
I've talked about this before where like I really fuck with the Russian culture and the Russian people, but I do not fuck with the Russian government because they are evil. You know what I mean? They're fucked up ass people.
I know.
I don't know how
Do
we
you
got
think
on
that
this.
Putin is the
Oh,
richest
shit.
man on earth?
He's
People,
one of
like,
them for
speculate
sure.
that.
No, yeah, he's for sure one of them.
Like corrupted money and shit.
Wouldn't that be like well known information?
No, it's corrupted money.
There's
There's
a-
a lot of like back end like government shit they be doing.
A lot of Americans didn't see it, but a documentary came out about Putin and how rich he is, like maybe less than a year ago or whatever, and it has like 70 million views on YouTube.
70
It has a
million?
lot of views, bro. It was like a huge expose video on Putin. And
People are more interested in this than I thought.
but a lot of Americans haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean? It's about how like a lot of Russia lives in poverty, but Putin lives in a mansion, like a mega mansion,
like bigger than Drake's house in Canada.
Bro, like thousands of employees who their full-time job is to take care of you in this mansion type shit.
He's the president, and he's been like the president for like what, like 20 years more or less. 15?
Yeah, he fake left and then like put his like right-hand man as president for a while, then came back in illegally and is now continuing to be president illegally. It's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
what's up with that? Like, because I
didn't
thought
even know that.
I thought you could only run terms for like a certain amount of time.
In America, like you could only be president for like 8 years maximum, and then once you serve 8, that's it. You can't re-elect or retry to be president anymore. In Russia, they don't have that rule.
Like not even like later on in the future, like Obama can't try to run like
no,
8
years. He's done. Yeah, it's only 8 years. In Russia, they don't have that rule where it's like you can do 8 years.
And then run another
put
8.
your homie Blasey as president for 4 years, and then come back in as president for another 8 years.
Do you even need that block in between, like to keep it going?
Just to trick the people into thinking it's democratic, yeah.
Wow.
Do you plan
That's
on running
fucked
for
up.
president? What's going on?
I know.
If Kanye could do it, I could do it, bro.
I mean, he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
I know he failed.
Yeah.
I mean, he ran for it. I mean,
That
like,
shit sounds expensive.
But he
bro.
got his name on
gotta-
the ballot though, so
It's
that's
expensive for
yeah.
sure.
millions of dollars of just fucking
But
posters and shit.
Think about it. Like a nigga like Kanye is probably so used to running campaigns for like music stuff. It's kind of the same thing.
No, it's not.
To promote
hits up-
promoting an
throws-
album and promoting being
hits up
voted
the
for
same
president
people.
is the same
When's
thing.
the last time you ever seen Kanye ads in the front of people's houses to vote for him? Or go check
Never.
out this album.
Not once.
College dropout.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, president, that's some shit where people take it to heart. They'll die for that shit.
Okay, but
That's facts.
before we do this this subject switch, I just want to say, fuck Yuri for
I'm
making
down
me
with that.
for making me eat all this Russian food maybe about 2-3 years ago.
Shit got you sick and all types
That
of
shit was the most disgusting thing I ever ate in my life. And when all this shit was happening, that was for some reason that was the first thing I thought of. Was,
Is that disgusting Russian
It's
food?
like I'm eating these niggas' food that's attacking niggas. Oh my
You're
god.
like, these poor
Would you be
Ukrainians are gonna have
upset
to
too?
eat this shit.
I'm Team Ukraine just off the fact of
If you were Russia, would you
top
have
team
that
Ukraine.
hate in yourself as well, though?
I mean, if I had to eat that fucking bullshit food every day, I would be feeling. Some
I'm not
type of
gonna
way.
cap. When I was a kid, I hated all Russian food. I remember telling my mom, like, please make some American food
I'm gonna
today.
be honest.
Like,
That might have been some of the most disgusting shit I ever put in my
I
mouth.
love it now, bro. It's like it's grown on me. This shit's so good.
You want it? How many items did you have me eat?
Like 5. Yeah, had you eat 5 items. Out of those 5, 3 of them I do not fuck with for sure.
So why did you have me eat them?
Because they're popular Russian items. I knew you'd have a crazy
Yuri,
reaction
Yuri,
to
how
it.
about this, though? Let's say, like, Russia backs down. In respect to that, we could have a Russia cast where we just eat the fucking jelly beans or whatever.
No, that shit was disgusting. So like,
But if they
imagine,
turn down, you feel me?
You're
Like,
trying to
out of
incentivize
respect.
Putin with turning down just so he gets a shout out on Disconnected.
Okay, look.
If he's, you know,
If he's with it, imagine this. Imagine you make some chicken noodle soup. You let it get cold, and it turns into a gelatin, and then you start eating slices of it like it's a cake.
Bro,
That's
it's-
what it was.
guess
That's
what?
exactly what it was.
That
And
sounds
guess
I
horrible.
what?
almost
In
wanna
Russia-
pull up the video. It was that bad.
Bro,
is that
in
how
Russia,
y'all
it-
smoke weed?
no,
put
it's
in
just
jelly?
so cold that your chicken noodle soup turns to that.
Why don't you eat it while it's hot?
It in 1 second it turns to that.
Is that cold there?
For real.
Nigga, you better get your bowl of soup, a North Face jacket. And
No,
stop
you know what it
playing.
really is like Russian people got to prepare for their fucking crazy winter, so they eat a lot of fatty foods like that, so that like they build up their bulk and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so that food that you ate is like hella unhealthy technically, but it's like
It's
meant
probably
to like
so
keep
much
you alive.
cholesterol in that.
For real? No, it is. It's all fat. What you ate? I probably fucked you up.
Is
Dude.
there a lot of fat Russian people?
Nah, I don't think so.
Hell yeah, there's a lot of fat
I've
Russian
never seen a
people.
fat Russian.
I've never seen a fat
I've never
Russian
seen a
either.
fit Russian person.
What?
I've never really
You
seen
low-key,
Russian
like-
people at
Yeah,
all.
you
except
low-key,
Yuri.
you low-key got the gun show up here, nigga. I
Bro.
seen it.
Yeah.
Nigga said I did 3,000 push-ups for $5 on
If
the
you saw
stream.
my dad now and you saw my dad when he was my age, you would understand that at one point your metabolism just stops working the way it used
Yeah,
to.
that's a fact.
And
That's what all races, though.
you ain't
that's
gonna catch up.
That's what just your body in general.
no, exactly, yeah.
Anybody's body.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.